The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. Recently, I preached a sermon that I titled The Fool, where I gathered a series of scriptures that refer to the fool, his foolish behavior, mannerism, things of this nature. And I expounded on those references, and I thought it was very informative and very helpful. But the reason I began to study along those lines is because there seemed to be a contradiction in the ministry of Jesus, wherein in his one of his sermons he had said, "And don't call any man a fool, for anyone that calls a man a fool is in danger of hell fire." And then over in Luke chapter 24, after he had risen from the dead and he joined himself to two of his disciples on the Emmaus road, and he listened to what they had to say, he then called them fools for not believing all the scriptures. Now, what I was concerned about was Jesus had in one place said, "Don't call any man a fool, lest you're in danger of hell fire." That's the worst, the worst penalty or crime of all. And then over again in Luke chapter 24, he called two of his own disciples fools, as well as in Matthew chapter 23, he called a bunch of the religious leaders in those days, the Pharisees and Sadducees and scribes and lawyers, hypocrites and fools. So I preached this message, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about it, make that available to you. I think it would be a real blessing to you. We do talk about the subject of foolish behavior, but we also do it in a manner that is not threatening and in a way that's not trying to call anybody a fool. Yes, recognize foolish behavior, and we've all played a fool at times, so if you get to listen to this message, you're going to see where you've played the fool in your own life. I know I have. But we also understand that God is a great God, and there's a reason behind why he calls us and warns us not to call any man a fool. And so I break down those words and the definition of those words, prove that there is really no contradiction. There's one word that was to be called a moron and a simpleton and somebody that's beyond the help of God, and that's where you're in danger of hellfire if you ever say that about somebody. And then on the other hand, there's the subject of the fool that's not learned, not skilled, has not paid attention to what God's word said. So I just wanted to, put this on the message board here and encourage you, if you want to listen to it, there are several ways you can write into us. I'll send you a CD. You can go to our website, go to sermon.net, and it'll be posted up there as well. Or however you might want to get it, through email or something. Just give me a call or drop us a line or Facebook us or communicate with us on YouTube, and I'll get that out to you. I believe it will be a blessing to you. And it's a message that we don't hear too much, and it's not just the subject of the fool. For instance, we talk about 1 Corinthians chapter 5, where there is the man that had been open immorality, and the Apostle Paul had said, turn him over to Satan for the destruction of the flesh. And then in the second letter, he explains how they were to receive him and behave toward that man once he repented. And I think it'll be helpful. I think it'll be a blessing to you. And I just hope you'll take a chance to listen to it. Have a great day. God bless.